Hey guys, so today I'm here at Dazu Rock Carvings. This is located in Chongqing, China. It's about an hour and a half or 2-hour drive outside the city center. So these carvings were actually made in the 7th century, or they started to be made in the 7th century. And in 1999, this site became a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Now inside here is over 60,000 rock carving statues. And these were carved from the 7th century up until the 19th century. And this is seen as the pinnacle of Chinese rock carving. This first location that we're going to enter into is called Bingshan. So let's get inside. Now, simply just being in this park is just a beautiful, beautiful park. Very, very well taken care of. Even here in the winter, it's lush, it's green, it's clean, very impressive. I'm really looking forward to getting in there and seeing these statues or these rock carvings. Look at this little fella. Yeah. Now here we've just entered the site where some of the rock carvings are. Just the detail, the color of these, it's just incredible. And they've really stood the test of time through wars and weather because they're so far away from everything. So right now, we are in Bingshan, and then we go to Beijing Town, and then Bashan rock carvings. Now their remote location has really preserved them through war times and different battles. So pretty lucky that they're way up here in the mountains and not down near the cities. Now I believe this area here depicts some of what they believe held to be the different levels of the afterlife. Now I've actually come here to this location before, but I'm not going to lie, I kind of took it for granted a little bit. I didn't really pay attention to the culture and the history that is embedded in these rock carvings. So I'm lucky enough to come back here and see it all again and really take it in. Now I suggest if you do come out here to Dazu Rock Carvings, you pay attention, you know how much this means to the culture and the history of the people around here. So right now what you're looking at, that's supposed to be a tiger. I mean, come on. So a little known fact about these is that some of the carvings are actually self-portraits of the artists themselves. Now this was a way to showcase their personal connection to their work. And that's pretty cool. And this here is supposed to depict King Sutra riding a peacock. Now this here is the Avalokiteshvara statue. Now I'm going to put the name up on the video here so you can try to pronounce that on your own. This statue is the version of 1,000 hands and symbolizes the ability to reach out to all beings in need, reflecting the integration of Buddhist teachings with local beliefs and practices. And this image has been copied many times, but this is what I understand to be the original one. So that's pretty cool. So you can see that there's 1,000 hands in this statue. So all these hands, there's 1,000 hands here, and they're all a little unique. Now, isn't that incredible? Just the time that they had put into sculpting all these different hands, all these different gestures, holding different items. There's no copy paste here. They're all a little bit different. So from Bingshan, we just drove about half an hour away, and we have arrived in Bashan. So we're here to see a few more rock carvings. So let's get inside and see what there is. So now we're just coming up on the Bashan rock carvings. I understand some of these are over 1,000 years old. This site actually also became a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 1999. So it's very well taken care of, much like Bingshan is. Now inside here is over 5,000 sculptures, 5,000 rock carvings. They're over 1,000 years old. Just incredible. At this site, all the rock carvings, they span over 300 meters on the side of a cliff. So that means someone had to scale down, back 1,000 years ago, they had to scale down the side of this cliff in order to carve these into the side so that you could see them from far away. It's amazing that they've held up this long. They've since built, obviously, in recent years, they've built a roof over it, some shelter to keep the sun off of it, keep the rain away, the weather, the wind. So that's really helped preserve this site. Now at this site, you can see, if you look closely, that many of the hands or even the heads of the statues have been cut off. Now that was done during the Cultural Revolution here in China. Over recent years, they've tried to fix this just by rebuilding the heads or the hands, trying to fix these statues up. So this Bashan site is much bigger than I expected. There's many tunnels and caves dug out in behind the front carvings and statues. So it's a bit of a maze. It's really cool. You never know what's around the next bend. Lots of Buddhist statues, lots of religious statues with a lot of meaning and culture behind it. Couple buds. Now what I find really fascinating about this is that this guy had one chance to carve this sucker into the stone. If he would have messed up, if it was off center by a little bit, we would notice today. I mean, have a look at this. And that goes with all the rock carvings in here or anywhere. They all have one opportunity to get it right, and they get it right. So that's going to be it for this video, guys. Thanks for joining me in Bingshan and Bashan at these Dazu Rock Carvings here in Chongqing. Now, if you would like to check these out, look up chongqingtours.com because they offer a great range of tours This one is included. Now, if you go on that tour, you'll see it more in depth. You'll get a bit of the story behind the artists as well as the rock carvings themselves. They offer a one-day tour, which is what this is, as well as a 2-day tour where you go to a few more sites and you get to stay in the Bingshan village, which is pretty cool. So if you have any interest at all, look them up, check them out. So thanks for joining me on this video, on this little tour, and we'll see you in the next one.